fraud indictment, claiming Republican lawmakers are, quote, trying to kill him. Listen.
They are trying to, in their most illegitimate way, but rational way, they're trying to destroy a presidency. And so it's not about me. In their most base way, what they're trying to do is they're trying to kill me, knowing that it will be a pain greater than my father could be able to handle.
House Ways and Means Committee Representative Brad Wenstrup joins us now to react. Congressman, are you in on a plot to murder Hunter Biden?
Yeah, this is a pretty outrageous claim, and certainly one that Hunter would not be able to defend. Look, Joe Biden's legacy is being cemented by Joe Biden himself right now, and the polls across America reflect this. You know, what is taking place right now with Hunter Biden is something that he should take more concern with rather than what Republicans may be doing, because it's actually what Hunter Biden and possibly his father have been doing, and seemingly his father have been doing over time. You know, it was interesting to hear Hunter's lawyers say if Hunter Biden's name was anything other than Biden, these new charges against him would not have been brought. These new charges are 3 felonies and 6 misdemeanors. Well, I would agree with the lawyer to one degree, because if his name was other than Biden, then there would be no quote unquote Biden brand, which is Joe's influence that has been used to garner millions of dollars for the Biden family businesses, if you will. And, you know, you look back in July, there was a plea deal for Hunter Biden to bring everything down to 1 misdemeanor and wipe out all the others. Well, thanks to the whistleblowers that have come forward, whose stories have been consistent and verifiable, and to people that have nothing to gain, I would say that these indictments further enhance the whistleblowers' testimony on the wrongdoings of Hunter Biden and the family. And it shows that these whistleblowers were prevented from following leads. And the indictment is rather scathing. It calls out about a 4-year scheme to not pay $1.4 million in federal taxes. Or what about why do they owe those taxes? Where did the money come from?
That's exactly the point. By the way, to your point, thank goodness for those whistleblowers. And I take what you're suggesting. Had their name, had Hunter's last name not been Biden, the income wouldn't have been available coming in from influence peddling schemes to then in turn spend on hookers instead of taxes. But the real important point is how that money did come in. And the only people seemingly looking into that right now is the investigation at the House, where there's been a plan to depose Hunter, to bring him into private chambers. That's the debate. Can we get him into private chambers to have a real deposition? Are you concerned this indictment gives him an escape hatch, that he can now say, I plead the Fifth Amendment, I'm not going to testify before the House?
I would assume that the lawyers would try to do that. There's always something behind it that they would try to use. But at the same time, just this past week on Ways and Means, we got 56 pages of new evidence, and we have about 1,100 pages so far. Joe Biden, we've discovered, used multiple aliases, and it shows that he was intimately involved with Hunter Biden's business dealings, and which Joe Biden claims he never was. There's a gentleman named Eric Schwerin. He runs the Biden family companies, if you will, often called shell companies. There's multiple emails to Joe Biden's aliases with Hunter Biden. And the emails increased around the time that Joe Biden was vice president and went to Ukraine and subsequently got the prosecutor fired who was looking into Burisma for alleged malfeasance. And the prosecutor was fired, and keep in mind, Hunter Biden was on that board. Joe Biden has attended luncheons with Chinese energy companies, and specifically, there is a gentleman named Patrick Ho who gave $1 billion supposedly for legal services to Hunter Biden, which were never provided. There are multiple meals, including Joe Biden, in with these business associates of Hunter Biden, many of them at the White House. So, you know, one of the things that I think this last week in Ways and Means is Democrats are trying to take Joe Biden away from Hunter Biden, it really revealed the intricacies of what the indictment says are schemes and the cover-ups that can ensue with that.
It's going to be on you guys at the House to try to put the evidence together and lay it out for the American people, and hopefully in very soon order on the connection between the President of the United States and these various businesses. Representative Wenstrup, thanks for being on with us this morning.
You bet, and go Army.
Okay, all right, thank you.